welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one that is very close to my heart. It gave me the opportunity to try Sezane footwear, which I have been wanting to for a very long period of time. And not only that, it also gave me the opportunity to try on shoes that are not sneakers. I don't know about you, but ever since the lockdown hit, I've only been wearing sneakers. Whenever I've tried on any shoes that are not sneakers or absolutely flat trainers, I've ended up having very sore feet, blisters. It's been hard to walk in. It's just been a very painful experience, so that's put me off shoes, pretty looking, normal, girly, feminine shoes for a very long period of time, and I'm happy to try this and get back into it. This time of the year, with party season upon us, all the brands start marketing shoes that are very bling. They have rhinestones, they're made of velvet, they have metallic fibers, there's sequin shoes, high-heeled shoes, shoes that look very appropriate for the party season, for attending events, but they are not necessarily things that you can wear beyond that. This video, I want to show you a few fashionable, trendy options that you can actually wear beyond the party season. They are great with party outfits such as this one that I'm wearing today, but they also have a longer life, so you will not be packing them away and putting them in your closet after December ends. You'll be wearing them throughout the year, sometimes even in summers, sometimes again in the next year, in the next party season. So it lasts beyond one season and has more than one use, which adds to the sustainability of the purchase and has more price per wear. So in my channel, a lot of the pieces that I will be showing you has that as its core focus, which means that many of the outfits that you will be seeing in this video today are actually old outfits. Even this dress that I'm wearing here was purchased last year from Mango. You will get a lot of similar options such as this in the current season because these are timeless pieces that never really go out of fashion. Another thing that came in the package which I really appreciate is a newspaper-like pamphlet which shows all of Sezane's current best-selling pieces, all the fashion trends that are key at the moment. So I really enjoy going through that, and I appreciate the effort it took for the artists to create like something like that and just to come up with an idea. It's what makes Sezane a very unique brand. Now, without further yapping, let's get right on to the shoes that I'm going to be talking about. The first one, I loathe to admit, I've already worn them because I love them so much and they were so comfortable. I'm talking about these Ninon low ballerinas. They have been so popular. They came out in the patent leather version initially, and now in the holiday collection, Sezane has brought out these leopard print ones. Now you might be wondering, is leopard print really timeless? But if you want something that's fashionable yet timeless, get them in the shoe because then they're relatively easy to style, especially if your wardrobe has got neutrals. Mainly if you are wearing a monochromatic outfit that is all black or all white, then you can actually get away with wearing something like this as your footwear. Now, when it comes to the shoes, I was very scared of how they were going to feel on my foot, but they were so soft. It almost molds to my foot. There is a little give here. It's not very tight. It fits true to size. I got the size 36 French size, which is I think UK size 3. Usually I'm a UK size 4, but with Sezane shoes I've noticed that I need to size down. Now, ballet flats have been a rage for the past couple of seasons, and they're also quite timeless because they are so easy to wear. I think after wearing sneakers for a long period of time, this is the most easy transition. A ballet flat which does not have any heel, which has pointed toe, a timeless look, very comfortable to wear. This does squish my toes a little bit, but not too much. There's a lot of room in this area. I mean, cowhide leather can be patent leather. It's made of cowhide leather that is not patent. It has a little bit of give here and it's a little bit soft and bendy, so when you're walking it feels very comfortable, which is the reason why I've already worn it. The next shoe I wanted to talk about have been out of stock again on Sezane for a very long period of time. This one is called the Melanie Mary Janes, I think. So this is the Melanie Mary Jane. Let me get rid of the packaging. So this looks wonderful. It's in the patent purple color, which is Sezane's take on the color burgundy. This has a very soft sole as well, and it has a little bit of a heel, which is good. It's not too much that will overwhelm you, but it is enough to give you a little bit of height. It has a very stiff leather material, so when I first tried it on, that's the first thing I felt, that it did not have as much of give as the previous pair that I was talking about. This shoe is again in the size 36 France and UK size 3. It's quite true to size. It's quite roomy inside. In fact, it's more roomy than the previous shoe that I was talking about because it has square and rounded toe area. If you have a wider foot, this is probably going to fit you a little bit better than your typical pointed almond shaped ballerinas. I really find this style to be very simple and unique. This is comfortable enough given some of the other patent leather shoes that I've tried from Sezane, for example the Axel boots. All those shoes have a little bit more tightness to them, but this patent leather is a little bit softer. It has a little bit more give because it has such an open front that makes it easier to work with. So if the patent leather covered the whole foot like it does in the Axel boot, then it makes it very hard to walk in and you feel like you're walking on stilts because it's so stiff. But this one is not that hard to walk in, but it's still not as comfortable as the other shoes. But when it comes to the way it looks wonderful, and it's also quite easy to walk in, at least it should be. It's easy to walk in the house, so I'm assuming that it won't be too bad on the streets because the size of the heel is not that high. I think it's just a 2-inch heel or 1.5-inch heel. As usual with Sezane shoes, it's lovely quality. It has a little bit of a grippy rubber sole here and a rubber sole attached here. It should be easy enough to style with. It's a dark enough burgundy color that you can actually style it with multiple style options. It's not like a patent red, which can be a little bit intimidating to style, but this should be easy enough to style and it looks stunning. You cannot actually do a Sezane shoe haul, especially that one for the party season, without including Sezane's viral and very popular shoe, which are the Paula babies. Now you might be wondering why I chose a color such as this. This is the smooth rosewood color. It's because, let me show you, I have this Sezane cloth bag. This is also in the smooth rosewood color, and I thought that they would match quite well. They do match quite well. If you have this bag in the same shade, then you would know that it's not an exact match. This obviously is not patent leather, this is patent leather, so that might be the reason why they don't match. But I would bought the Paula babies in the smooth rosewood color thinking that I would match them with this bag here. I would say that this is not the color that I would suggest you buy if it's your first pair, or unless you're really into pink. Other than the color, let's talk a little bit about the size and the look and the fit. So this is also a size 36 and UK size 3. They are a bit small on my foot. They really squished my toes up on top, not just from the sides, but also from the top, such as this. So there's really not enough room for your toes here, and I would highly suggest you size up. The only issue with that is this length seems to fit me very well. So if I size up, I'm scared that it's going to be longer and it won't be as secure at the back of my foot. And if it is not secure in this region, then it will be difficult to walk in. In general, I was not as happy as I hoped I would be. In fact, this is the pair that I thought I would keep and not the leopard print one, if I'm honest. When I was placing the order, I thought that, oh, this is going to be a perfect match with my cloth bag, and this is such a popular Sezane piece. It's quite iconic and screams Sezane. So I thought that this is the pair that I would be keeping. But other than the color, which is very, very candy pink, very preppy, this sizing is also an issue, and also the fit of it. So if you can find Paula babies in the correct color and in the size that fits you, they are definitely worth keeping because they again look timeless but also very, very fashionable. They can be dressed up, and you can also use them as a nice statement piece when you're wearing any casual sort of outfit or with jeans. So they are definitely a versatile shoe, and the heel height, like the Melanie Mary Janes, the one that I was showing before, it's the same height. It's about 2 inches, so it's nothing too extreme. So you can definitely walk in them. I have to consider the walkability factor of a shoe before I purchase it. This one again has the patent leather, which makes it a little bit stiff. So you will really need to wear them to break into them if they do fit you. I'm not sure if I will be trying the Paula babies again in a different color and a different size. The make of the shoes is really nice, very, very good rubber soles, which is a good addition. I've heard that it wasn't there in the previous versions of the shoe, but the only thing is it didn't fit me that well. It was quite stiff, very small, so it's not worth my keeping them because they are quite expensive. The last pair that I have to show here today as a part of party shoes that you can wear beyond the party is the Victoire Loafers by Sezane. I've been eyeing these shoes for a long time. This looks so cool, so dark academia but with a preppy vibe. I loved the way it was styled on the website, but unfortunately they look quite bizarre on my foot. I don't know, I've tried loafers before. This is a loafer variation and they always tend to make me look very, very odd. It's not something that really goes with my whole vibe outfits. I've tried various versions. I've tried the Gucci loafers, I've tried the Russell and Bromley loafers, the Horsebit loafers. Any loafer, you name it, unless it's absolutely black, it looks a bit odd and it looks too formal, too much like I'm going to office. I thought that given the look of it, the polished, the patent leather, the polished look and the shape of the heel, which is so cool, I thought that this would be a little different, but it is not. When it comes to the sizing of the shoe, I got the size 36, my usual size, UK size 3, and this was also a bit tight. Keep in mind that this has patent leather and it covers most of the foot, so it will be a little stiff, but it also sort of squished my foot from the sides and it didn't have as much space on the top. This end, it was biting me a little bit. If you are someone who really looks good in loafers, or if you have an office party coming up and you like dressing up to your office and you have that formal setting where you can experiment with your office wear, then this could be a very good option for you. I feel like you could actually get away with styling this in multiple ways because it is shiny, it works well during parties, and because of the polished caramel color, patent mahogany color, it is quite neutral and also will not stand out, attract unnecessary attention unless you style it specifically for that reason. Patent leathers are really in at the moment. At least Sezane has made all their iconic shoes in patent leather. So if you think that your foot can get used to that, then this might be a good option for you, especially for regular wear, for office parties, for office events. This is a very nice elevated take on your typical loafers.